Hello,
What's good?
what's up?
Not much, G. What's happening?
Well, I was making music now, but
You started to make music?
yeah, you didn't call. You're the interview guy, right?
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, you didn't. You said you don't call, so I was waiting, and I was like, "This dude ain't calling. I'm gonna make some music."
I was calling. I was gonna call because I was watching something real quick that really made I was laughing hard at. Too funny. This dude named Drano on YouTube. That nigga hella funny. I don't know if you heard of him.
Nah, I never heard of him before.
He funny as hell. He didn't reach like 100,000 subscribers. So that's
That's dope.
I know he cool. He cool. Yeah, and I've been having car problems too, so gotta get that fixed.
So you gotta take care of what you gotta take care of first.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what's going on. But everything good, bro. What's going on with you though?
Right now, nothing.
Chilling?
Yeah, I'm just chilling right now.
Ah, good, 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 cool. So we're gonna go ahead and start this interview, man.
All right.
You seen some example interviews, haven't you?
I checked you out. I've seen all the interviews.
I cool. So you know how it goes. As long as you know how it goes, that's all that matters. A lot of them are funny. All right, but
Wait, do you write this stuff down? Like as
I,
I'm seeing it?
nah, I have a recording. I have a recording app on my phone that makes
Alright.
phone calls.
Mhm.
I have a Skype for Skype. I have a recording on Skype which records the whole Skype call, and then of course I have emails which people email me, and then within through there, if you've done a Skype interview, if you've done a phone interview with me, those both go on YouTube and they go on the website. If you just done an email interview with me, that just goes on the website. So the best advantages, people get the most best advantages if they do interviews with me like over the phone or Skype because they get to be on the website and they get to be on YouTube at the same time. So it's a win-win situation for the people who do that. Yeah, and it's fun. It's just hard sometimes because like getting the people to respond when you request them, it's like kind of hard.
Oh yeah, like me, I was like when you asked me, I was like super busy. I didn't have any time at all. And then the time you did ask me, I was like, I'm tired. Like I want to do it, but then like I wasn't trying to blow you off. I didn't want to make it look like that because I kind of want to do the interview. I like doing interviews and 'cause I like speaking my mind. So when you asked, I was like, let me check them out first, and I seen all the people you interviewed, and I was like, that's kind of dope. So,
So we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be like now since I'm gonna be putting out brochures, like going door to door and put out brochures. You're gonna see hella interviews because I have it now to where you can book me. Like if you want to do an interview, like you can book me now. Like, but it's gonna be a lot difficult. So it'll take a while. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So I mean that's how it is. But it's the name of the game. But
uh,
yeah, bro, it's just so how it be. So, bro, tell a bit about yourself.
well, I'm 22. I'm from Rhode Island, and all I like to do is pretty much make clothes, make music, chill with friends,
Hey.
fuck bad bitches, you know what I'm saying? Or ugly ones, either or. It don't matter to me. Uh,
Is it fun? I know it has to be fun.
I love I love all women, any shape, size, way or form.
You're gonna have fun when we host nightclubs event.
I don't want to host nightclubs, but that's a little bit about my. That's pretty much the basis of me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but it's not bad. I'm a host them, but it's like there's no problem with it. I mean, there's a lot of people you got to deal with, but still, you know what I mean?
hmm
That's just how it is. But yeah, within like me doing this, like I'm gonna be hosting a lot of stuff. So it's gonna be like hard. It really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's life, man. Everything.
Exactly. So what kind of clothes do you make? Like, do you have a brand already?
I have a brand, but the brand is not really, it's not jump starting yet. So right now I'm just collaborating with small brands that reach out to me, or small brands I reach out to, and then we collaborate and make clothing. Then whatever money I make from that is gonna go funded towards mine.
Like, bank or something?
Hmm?
Or towards your own brand, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Makes sense. And when did you like start this thing?
Well, I've always wanted to make clothes for years, like back when I was like in seventh grade, because my mom used to make clothes all the time. I'm like, she used to draw them, and she used to want to be a designer, but she had kids, so she had to worry about them over her dreams. So that sparked an interest, and I've always liked fashion and clothes and all that, and I've always had clothes around me my whole entire life. So, and, like last year, I was thinking I should just start my own brand. Like I've seen other people do it, and I was like, I'm gonna just think this out. So the thought of it happened last summer, and it's gonna come into fruition this winter.
So you're gonna be releasing like, so you gonna do? Are you gonna do like what everybody else does, or you gonna do like something different? Like say it's like summertime or stuff like that. Are you gonna like release like summer clothing for like?
Now, the way I would like the reason why it took me so long to release stuff, because I just been watching all these brands and how they move and what they're doing and what I can do to counteract that. To you know what I'm saying? I just been watching. So basically, um, all fashion, they release their clothes a season ahead of time or 2 seasons ahead of time.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna drop something in the winter and fall, you will release your clothes like in the summertime or spring.
Yes, that makes
So
sense.
people can see it ahead and be like, "Oh, I want that." So when it hits September and October and all those colder months, they buy that. So
And then also they make them cheaper too because if the season's already passed, sometimes they'll have like a lot of clearance sales on the rack and stuff like that
mhm.
for the
Now,
clothing.
I watched some other dude do that. He was like, what's he do? He was releasing some new clothes, but the price of the other clothes went down. Like there was like a sweater I got and I bought, it cost 120, and then like when the new releases came out, he dropped it to like $60 or $50, and then so he can get that out of the way, so then he can make some more. You know what I'm saying?
What influenced you to do all this? Was it like your mom? Was it your
It
person,
was
or was it like
a,
celebrities?
it was a mixture of my mom, um, and it was my mom, and I've seen other people do it too, like not big scale, but some big scale stuff, and just I think Gianni Mora was one. I liked what he does. Um, I don't really know. I like some of rap stuff. I like high fashion stuff,
I did too. Like
but not
Armani? Is Armani something you're interested into?
Giorgio Armani. I don't know. I never really looked at his clothes. Only thing I know from him is his cologne.
It's just cologne. A lot of people I see wear like Armani. Then they got Ralph, of course. Ralph has got some nice clothes, really nice clothes, of course. Um,
That's another thing that my mom was telling me, if I really want to stay in the fashion industry, that I should like make a piece of clothing that'll last forever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like that collar shirt with the horse will never get out of style.
exactly.
Like it would never get out of style. It would continuously live on for like years to come. Well after he's dead, people are still gonna be wearing the small horse, the big horse, his hat. Like it's inevitable.
Exactly. And the thing about Polo Ralph is like everybody wears it. So like no matter where you go, no matter
Because
what you do.
it at the same time, it's not like it's high priced, but it's not too high priced. It's still kind of cheap. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can afford it, but at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It really is, but it is like sometimes let's see, he has like clothes that are like on sale. Like I bought let's see. I've bought like one of these big button up shirts. I think I got it up there for about $75.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's I pretty much used to buy from Polo, but like now I go to like American Eagle and Hollister. Like I like clothes like that. I'm more of like a like casual type person.
I'm a little more flashy, as you can tell.
Yeah, I saw your Instagram, bro. I saw you with that with you flexing on there, bro. I saw you with some nice clothes. My Instagram isn't too interesting right now because at the moment I'm kind of like I'm trying to wait to get the brochures. The brochures, we're trying to put out like 2 to 4 billion brochures, and I had done an order on like ink on a thing of ink, and that does 480 copies. And somehow they said it's supposed to be here today. I checked the mail. There's nothing in there. And so I'm just like, yo, what's going on? Like, I'm supposed to have my ink today so I can go out tomorrow, go door to door, and bring in people. And another thing, like, when it comes, also about the clothes thing, another thing, I think your mom's probably told you this, if you want your clothing to become big, I suggest put out billboards. Billboards and advertise.
Well, that's after I get bigger. I can't just come out the gate with billboards. Like I'm just a regular person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because like in order for me to do that, I have to have like another brand push in mind. Like uh, you know Supreme.
yeah, I know Supreme.
Yeah, it's like having Supreme push me. You know what I'm saying? Because like you know Gosha Lipskinski.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, his brand is manufactured through I think it's Comey D Garcon.
Hmm.
It's manufactured through that. So his clothing is his, but he wouldn't be able to really push his clothing if it wasn't for Comey D Garcon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's basically that's the only way I can really like push myself. But if I have to do that, I have to go through like seasons. But I looked up all the fashion designers and all them dudes came from like the same school.
yeah. Basically went to
Like
fashion school.
same college. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, let's see, like you see, like, and also it's the same thing as like rappers and stuff like that. They some of them do go to college, but a lot of them it's just their talent. They just know how to rap, and that's just a gifted talent. Like me, I know how to motivational speak, so I do it. And it's not it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Yes, it's a little difficult trying to bring the people in because I've had a lot of fails out there. I really did. Like, come on, I tried to do business cards. I tried to do flyers. Then I tried to do like, I tried to do different things, and then I found out, yo, what else can I do that'll work? So I was thinking, yo, let's try brochures, billboards, let's try putting this in newspapers, and try to get in some magazines, and then maybe and then surely enough, we can have a lot of people come through. So sometimes within like different levels of, you trying to do, whether it's clothing business, whether you're trying to have your own organization or be a rapper, it's different advertising throughout each and every stage that you go through. So it's kind of difficult for everybody to get, hot because they have to find out what their plan is and what ways can they advertise. It's not easy. It's hard. It really is. And I believe you can make it. I believe you can.
I believe anybody can make it.
Exactly. Everybody, anybody can make it. Everybody.
It's all about your drive. If you have the drive to make it.
One of my favorite DJs, Getter, he said, "There's something out there for everyone. You just have to go out there and reach for it. It's there. Just go get it."
You have to just find your niche, and then once you find your niche, then you're able to maneuver in different ways.
True, true, true. That's really true. So, bro, you also said you like to make music, right?
Yes.
What kind of music do you been making recently? Do you have like a
Uh,
SoundCloud or something like that?
yeah, I do. I mostly just make sample-based hip-hop music. Like I just take like old Russian songs. I don't do no trap, none of that. But I've done trap. I've made some trap songs recently because lately
Uh-huh.
you have to make trap music to blow up in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just gonna do that because I really know how to put songs together and I know what sounds good. So it's easy making trap. I can make a trap song in 5 minutes, but sample based is a little more complex. So that's all I've been making. I just been making beat collages with different themes. Like I'll make a beat collage with I made a beat collage with a rock theme, one with a Brazilian theme,
Yeah.
one with a gospel theme. That was like 27 minutes of just straight beats. Um, I made, Jay Dilla.
Yeah, I do.
I tribute one of mine things to him. Like I just took all my favorite samples he used and remade it my way. Uh, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
What's your program that you use? You use like what program do you use?
The basic FL Studio.
FL Studio. Yep, that's. I was thinking the same thing. Like, yo, everybody uses FL Studio. Like,
But
that's
but
where everybody starts, though.
how I use it, people think I actually like I do it professionally because how I make my beat sound is just out of this world on here. I make it sound like the my beats and my drums are done like in a live studio. You know what I'm saying?
But it's nice, and
So
it's kind of hard to learn, but it takes once you know it. Once you know the program, you got it.
my beats were ass. I thought they were good, but like they were just straight booty. But now, yeah, my friend said I mastered it. Like I know how to. I just really meticulous at it now.
Yeah, I really suck at FL Studio. I tried to make music, but I was like, yo, this is not for me. This is not for me. I can't do this shit. I deleted the app and everything. I was like, fuck it, I'm going back to motivational speaking. This shit's too hard.
Like I said, you gotta fit your niche because making beats is nothing but patience, and some people don't have the patience to make beats.
I was trying, but like that shit was so confusing. Like you would try to, I did okay. Like I was doing okay. Like I had a pretty good soft sweet beat, and then like all of a sudden I was like, man, fuck, I'm done. I'm done trying, and I was just like, yo, let me go back to what I was doing before.
Yeah, like sometimes it's good to reach out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, when I do reach out of my comfort zone, I try to make it comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like with clothes, I wasn't used to it until I really got into that world. Because when I try to get into something, you low-key have to obsess over it. You know what I'm saying?
you basically do. You got to always talk about it and always do it.
You have to talk about it, look up it, research it, see what's new dropping, this and that, what's coming out. Try to stay ahead of the line because if you following someone's if you following someone's footsteps, you always be a foot behind them. So I just try to stay ahead a little bit.
Exactly. And you can always do like, always bring out new stuff when it comes to the time. Like me, within my organization, it's different. Like everybody, like I see a lot of motivational speakers out there. They'll start like an organization or something. But mostly what they do, they just sit in front of you for a whole hour or 2 hours or 3 hours and just lecture you. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people want to do that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like it because it's motivational, but at the same time, you also want to add joy and excitement to something that you're going to bring to people because you want people to be in that for a very long time. You're you're bringing people into something that you created that you want to last for a long time, so why not make it enjoyable?
Hmm.
See, with my organization, the big difference, the big picture, yes, I'm going to have donations and fundraisers, and I'm going to have give back to all the communities. But the thing is, with me, I'm hosting parties. I'm doing like fun sports events. I'm doing all stuff like that, stuff that people like. People. I'm actually gonna be bringing in DJs, musician artists, comedians into their own concert shows that I will be hosting, just so just so everybody knows that hey, this is what people mess with. Why not give the people what they want? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Show the people that hey, there's something out there that's different. There's an organization. They're doing it big, and they're trying to bring everybody in. They do interviews so people can have their voices, and that's the good thing about it. That's why I started. That's why everybody thinks the whole interview thing that I started was a
Hmm.
great idea.
I tried to make my friend start interviews, but he couldn't really get into it because he interviewed me twice. He went through text. He'll just, we'll like talk to each other and do the DM on Twitter because he's all the way in Germany and I did 2 interviews with him. So
See, it's probably hard for him to get into the interview thing because it feels like not a lot of people will reach back.
yeah.
The thing is, when you do interviews, and this is what I learned, make sure your message is clear. Always. I literally have one message that I send out to everybody of what I want to do with interviews. Same message. Everybody gets it. Most likely, everybody won't respond within that day, but throughout time, in months, maybe weeks, I'll get like a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of interviews. Like today, I'm about to request 200 tonight. So that's like 200 people from like Instagram I'm going to request to do an interview.
Yeah, all I want to know is how'd you find me?
How do I find people?
Like, how'd you find, no, me personally.
Me personally, I find people usually on Instagram they have where you can find suggested people. Or if you want, you can also go to anybody's page and search for a person or find people that interest you, that look like they're interesting. Or if you just want, you can just go through Instagram and just start sending random messages to everybody. Because like I said, you want to bring as many people as you want in. You don't want to leave nobody out. So why not bring a lot of people in, whether they know you or don't know you? There's always something interesting about a person when you can sit down and have like a 30-minute to an hour conversation or interview with that person. And people may think you're a stranger, but if you actually got something going on like what I have, then you're basically not going to be a stranger for long because you're trying to put yourself out there. So people are going to know who you are. But for right now, why not reach out? And that's how I usually find people. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, how did I find them and stuff like that. It's not hard. With the click of a button, you can find, you are basically
I think that's the only thing bad about the internet. Like, I can find anybody.
Yeah,
except some dude at my job. This dude's unfindable. But everybody, but everybody else, I could pretty much find. Nah, this dude has no social media, bro. Like, this dude has none. Like, look, man, I'm not trying to be funny, but I work with him, and like, he said as far as he has ever gotten is MySpace.
What?
Yeah, like, and I couldn't even find his MySpace.
What?
Yeah, like I was just chilling. I was like, yo, you got a. He don't even have a phone, bro. This dude uses his brother's phone to call people. I was like, yo, this is wild. But I asked him, I was like, yo, you have an Instagram? He's like, nah, I don't got none of that bull crap. I'm like, I'm not saying what you do all day because, like, we used to be all the same. And just,
Yeah, we did.
But he's basically doing what we used to do and just finding things to do. Just.
I know, he probably feels like social media is a waste of time. I mean, it can be, yeah, it is. And that's the thing, like, I like social media, but at the same time, the reason why I decided to, that's another reason why I decided to brand differently. The reason why I decided to go door to door now is because everybody's trying to compete on social media. Everybody's trying to get big on social media. Hell, I don't want to be competing with everybody. I want to get myself bigger now instead of waiting for just my social media to blow up over years. What you can do is you can get your ass up. You can go do some brochures. Go buy a lot of brochures. Go buy you a freaking billboard and get billboards put up of what your brand is. That way people know who you are instead of being on social media fighting for that shit. Because odds is,
Even on social media to get it versus
you said people can get it on social media or no?
it's easier to get it on social media than it is
In person?
yeah. Yo, wait a minute. Yo,
It kind of is. Kind of. The reason why I say kind of is because, like, with social media, you have to, like, reach out to, like, what people like. All people aren't going to be interested in an organization online if they don't see us. Like, it's kind of weird. Something going on.
but all you gotta do, like, it's all the internet is all about the master of manipulation.
Exactly.
Cause like low key, the music. Nah, cause like low key, if you look at my Instagram page, you would think that like my life is lit as hell, bro. Like, it's, like just asking, like when you went to my page, like what did you think?
I was like, he got something going on for himself. I did see that. When I first went to your page, I was like, yo, he got something going on for himself. He making it big out there.
Like, what made you think that?
For one, of course, the cash. Second, I saw you with some nice ass clothes on, and your photos look hella professional. So, I mean, of course, anybody that walks on your page is gonna be like, yo, this dude's doing it out there.
You know, I don't know. I just like asking people because I just want to like what they feel when they go to it. Everybody gives me the same answer, but everybody has a different answer.
People always tell me my page is weird because I got all that pink shit on there.
Oh, you're not lying. I went to your page too. I was like, what's up with this pink theme going on?
I was just like, yo, let me do some fucking. The reason why I did that pink shit is for the ladies. Like, ladies been getting on my fucking nerves. So I was like, fuck this. I'm just doing pink pictures, bro. I just made the pink pictures. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do pink pictures. I don't want to show my face or do any regular pictures. I'll start doing regular pictures again, but hell, I'm still doing pink right now. For right now.
Hey man, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. And the cool thing is, like, I understand that social media is easy to get bigger on there, but the reason why I like brochures more is because you can reach a variety of people within a day. Think about it.
But not all of them, but like some people gonna blow it off. But if they see it on the internet, they'd be like, "Oh, damn."
That's the thing, and that's a good thing. When you have like brochures like that, if you got social media, and people like see your brochure, they're gonna peek at it. They're gonna be like, "Yo, let me see what this dude got going on. He got like social media. He got a website. Like, yo, let me see what he got going on." So people are like curious as fuck. And with a billboard, it's even better. People driving on the highway can see that shit.
I'll say billboards and all that are not as effective anymore.
Why do you think that?
Because like it's different than I can see like if you was doing it like early 2000s and I think it would have been like more effective. Because I don't know anybody who's reading newspapers. I don't know anybody who's doing brochures anymore. I don't know anybody who's naturally doing any of that. Billboards, they're kind of relevant because people drive every day. So I don't think anybody's ordering anything off a billboard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. People drive by it all the time, but like, If they don't see you got like social media or stuff like that, they're not gonna pay attention to it.
Yo, I want to know if I can call you back real quick, if that's possible.
You good, bro? Yeah, you can.
Because me and my brother are trying to order some Chinese food. I didn't want to rush you. So we kind of hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, go ahead, bro. I ain't trying to stop you from eating. I was eating tacos while we were doing this interview.
Oh, where?
Swear to God, bro. Hell yeah.
All right, yo, I'll call you right back.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right, peace.
Peace.